Hey y'all, what's up? This is my review of the Avermedia Live Gamer Portable 2 Plus. Yeah, it's a mouthful, so I'm just going to put it as the LGP2 for simplicity's sake. This review, I'm going to show you gameplay I recorded with the device. I'm also going to compare the uh, Game Portable 2 to the Avermedia Game Capture HD2, which is a device about 4 years older, possibly a little bit more, a little older device, but it's something that I've used as well in the past. For those techies out there, I record this through Matrix, so some of my scene comparisons are apples to apples, and not tainted by crossing, putting daisy chain in there, putting anything one in front of the other, things like that. Starting off, I recorded this with my gaming laptop using ReCentral, which is their app for it. Video is pretty tight, actually. I'm not noticing any pixelation artifacting from my PlayStation 4 Pro. 6 frames per second is really what's let you take in the full experience. Now, comparing this to my original Game Capture HD2, it's hard to see the difference actually. I mean, unless you're going frame by frame, that's only going to be 30 frames per second, whereas the Game Portable 2 is 60 frames per second. So that's where you're really going to see your difference there. But for the most part, though, I mean, it's not huge, not bad. Um, Many games that I'm going to do are actually recorded in standalone mode. So one thing I noticed difference actually is the volume here. The Gamer Portable 2 is slightly quieter than my Game Capture HD for some reason. I'm not sure why that is. Just have a listen here to Mirror's Edge.
Diversion needed. Good script. Diversion needed. Good script.
Is not a deal breaker. It's just an observation. I mean, you can always adjust the volume in post. It just seems odd to me that there'd be that difference. Something else I noticed is in the Game Portable 2, it seems to occasionally have issues with drawing. And if you look at the grass here in Red Dead 2, now compared to my older device, the Game Capture 2, I'm not sure why this is, but that motion there, that kind of seems odd when the grass is supposed to be standing still. So it's not a huge issue. It just seems very odd. This device only records in 1080p. So if you're running the game at 4K, you're not getting the full experience in your captures. Despite this, I like that it's not tied to the CPU of a game system. Video direct from my console is always lower, and if I have to tie it directly into anything, it's you're fighting between your game capture and you're fighting, the CPU and other resources being diverted to the game. So I like being able to have this externalized so I get fresher, more solid recordings. Just taking those screenshots of the PlayStation, that always sucks compared to this. Before giving you my final thoughts, though, I'm going to warn you that this is actually my second Live Gamer Portable 2 Plus. The first one I received had these vertical scan lines. As I'm playing Metroid here, you can see that. Didn't matter if I was on PC mode or standalone, all the videos had this issue. I was at least able to return it and exchange it for a new one, and that new one is what the majority of this review is on. This is the first one, though, that I had. Final thoughts: with the ability to stream from your PC at 1080p, 60 frames per second, or create standalone recordings, I like this thing. I like this Avermedia Live Gamer Portable 2 Plus. At 120 bucks, it's not a bad device. It's great for if you're starting out. From what I've read, there's better stuff out there, but for the price point, I mean, this is really affordable. And the output, you're seeing it for yourself. This is a good device. I would strongly recommend this one.